Welcome to Affinity Designer. In this video I'm going to show you Export Persona's neat trick for exporting your slices to specific and differing folders automatically and instantaneously. I have the beginning of an app design open in Affinity Designer. When I export each element of my design, I want to ensure some go in one folder and others go in another. This will keep things neat and tidy when I share the artwork with my colleagues. To do this, I'll switch to Export Persona, and you can see I've already split up my design into a variety of export areas or slices. We cover how to achieve this in various other video tutorials. Because the layers and groups were named during the design stage, these are automatically pulled through to the name of the slices. Of course, you can also rename your slices right here in the Slices panel. Here I have a slice named Slice 1, which isn't particularly descriptive or helpful. The slice corresponds to this image here. A user will tap this image to access the relevant planet screen, so I'm going to name the slice after the planet. Click on the slice's name in the panel and type a new name and press Enter or Return. I'll repeat this for Slice 2 and Slice 3. If I expand this slice to display its export setup, you can see a warning. This warning is informing me that the name I've used is not unique. It is shared by this slice here, which will export this entire artboard design. This is the design concept, and the image will not exist in the final product, while this will eventually become an interactive icon in the final app. They serve very different purposes and therefore won't really belong together when exported. So I want to separate them into different folders. However, rather than exporting them individually using this icon and then navigating to or creating that folder destination, I can use the path defined here to do this for me. Click on the input box, and then from the pop-up dialog I can then type assets, oblique or / and then click Done. This will now export this slice using the name Kepler 467C and place it in a folder called Assets. Also, you can immediately see that the warning has disappeared because there is no longer a conflict in file names between these slices. I'll repeat this procedure with this slice, but this time I'll type concept oblique and press enter. This slice will also go out with the name Kepler 467C, but will be placed in a folder called concept. This technique is not limited to one directory level. You can use as many forward slashes as you need to create as complex a structure as you want. For example, in a similar way to the differing purposes of the two Kepler 467C graphics, there are elements in this design which are interactive, such as this icon, and some which are not, like the background. They will all appear in the final app, but have different purposes. We can separate these out into subfolders within the Assets folder by simply adding another folder name followed by another oblique, like so. Now this Kepler 467C icon will be exported to the Icons folder within the Assets folder. I can then ensure this background is placed in an Images folder within the Assets folder by adding the appropriately named path. Now I have a path defined for one slice. I can use this icon to copy the path. Select as many slices as necessary and then use this icon to apply the path to them. Taking a few moments to apply paths to your slices is well worth the effort, particularly if you decide to set up your exporting as continuous. With all my slices now labelled correctly and with their path defined, I'll click Export Slices. In the dialog, I drill into my top level project folder and click Export. Once my slices are exported, I can see them in my project folder. Now for a quick tip before closing off this video. Rather than using the path option in the export setup, you can define a path directly in the slice's name, like so. This will give the same results as before. Use whichever method suits you best. And that's it for this video. If you'd like to find out more about Affinity Designer's export options, please see our comprehensive help system and other video tutorials, all available from the help menu. Thanks for watching.